Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another WWE 2K26 video, and today we're going to be covering a lot of community creations and just spotlighting some of these amazing creators that do great work. And aside from that, we are also going to be covering some of the rewards that were revealed by 2K pertaining to the Ringside Pass Season 2. That is almost there. We're around the corner, just about a little under a week away at the time that you're watching this video, so we're going to go on ahead and talk about all that. But before we do, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let's go on ahead and get into it. As much as we want to go on ahead and keep this with just creations, you know, coming from AEW and other promotions, I have to go on ahead and highlight this CM Punk because it looks pretty damn cool, especially if you're into universe mode like myself. You're going to find yourself doing promos and things like that. Once he gets into the ring, the jacket comes off and you're just going to get the sleeveless shirt on CM Punk. And it's just a really nice look, especially, again, if you play Universe Mode. So that is one of those attires that we're going to go on ahead and highlight here. Shout out to Soy El Ru because he does incredible work, especially with the Jey Usos, the Lola Vice, which we will later on be covering throughout this video. And, of course, CM Punk. I mean, it looks great. So shout out to him. Make sure y'all go on ahead and get this creation. And this Adam Cole looks pretty damn awesome. I mean, it's one of those creations that everybody always wants because we all miss Adam Cole in the WWE games. This was done by Halloween. Again, fantastic work as they always seem to just go above and beyond for these creations. We obviously know that there are some issues within the creation suite, and these creators continue to battle through it to make sure that we get some really good content, and this Adam Cole is just up there, man. Really like this creation and definitely wanted to go on ahead and show it all for you all. And we have Awesome Kong, aka Karma, who I thought looked pretty damn amazing as well. And this one actually has another hairstyle that I wasn't able to get because I just don't have every hairstyle unlocked on my Xbox version. Usually I can just go through, but I also have no VC either. But there is an island version and a non-island version that you guys should definitely go on ahead and grab if you were a fan of Karma back in the day. That's how I personally remember her because growing up, that is what she went as. But I do know that Awesome Kong is obviously another name for her as well. The hashtags are below, that way you guys can go on ahead and get Karma as soon as you can if you do want this creation. I thought it was really good. This Kenny Omega is absolutely ridiculous. I am really excited to use this Kenny Omega in the game, and again, it's one of those creations that whoever gets them done right, it's always done right. I mean, this Kenny Omega looks exactly like one of the calls that I had last year, but it just looks so good, and I love the fact that this entrance is also in the game to pair him up with as well. Really do like this creation. I think that it deserves lots and lots of love, and you guys need to go on ahead and download this call as soon as possible because if you do have an AEW universe, there's already some Christian Cages out there, some Swerves, and multiple Kenny Omegas, but this one is probably a top one for me right now on the list, to be completely honest. And you can go ahead and grab this one with the Con Makes hashtags. Shout out to him doing some fantastic work as well. This Kenny Omega is up there. We seen that we were getting some reveals. We saw some new moves. We saw some fur boots, and we got to go on ahead and talk about that, man. There was a leak that went out talking about, you know, some of the rewards and just a lot of data mine stuff. And this right here obviously shows off that we are getting some new moves, some new car parts, and that's always a really good thing. Now, the one thing that we want to go on ahead and go over here on my end is the fur boots. When they first posted this, everybody was like, okay, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Those that weren't very aware of what people have been asking for in the past, they put a created wrestler with the fur boots in there, and we were able to go on ahead and get our first look at it. Now, I'm personally somebody that I'm not going to use the fur boots. I may benefit through it indirectly because I download someone off of Community Creations. But again, this is awesome for those that have been asking for that same piece of clothing for so long. So I am super happy for those that finally got their wishes granted, because if you are on X in that community, you know that many people care about these fur boots and wanted them for a long time. Now, with the move that we saw, it looks like this is something from an indie wrestler, and this move looks pretty cool as well. I mean, you see that it's a move, it almost looks like, I don't even really know how to explain it, bro. It just looks like 3 or 4 moves combined into one. It is a real move that there is a certain wrestler doing it right now. I just don't know them by name, so excuse my ignorance on that. But I think that it's one of those things as well where, hey, if we're going to continue introducing new moves and things like that, again, I'm all for it, man. This is all, you know, extra content aside from DLC. So again, take everything that you see with a grain of salt. We are going to get a banner, some sort of promo soon, letting us know what official rewards are coming in the premium track of the Ringside Pass Season 2. This Jack Perry by Converge XX. I'm not the biggest fan of Jack Perry, but you know what? This is probably the best thing that you can go on ahead and get if you want to put the pause on somebody with CM Punk, bro, because this Jack Perry looks very, very good. I really like what they did with him. And if you are looking for a Jack Perry, again, following up on the AEW Universe mode, this is it right here. Hashtags Converge XX. He is doing incredible work as well for the community. Again, another consistent creator that constantly pumps out content for everybody to download and enjoy. So shout out to him. And we got Raven. Now, when the shopping cart was revealed in 2K26, we thought Raven was coming to the game as DLC. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, but no worries. We got Defract to go on ahead and take care of us with this amazing creation. You can go on ahead and get this one with the hashtags Defract WCW, and this Raven stands out a whole lot. And there are some other creations that you guys can go on ahead and also get as well from Defract, and we've already covered, I believe, another one of them in our last video in Chris Jericho. So Raven right here, y'all, if you guys are looking for a good creation, this is it in terms of Raven, and you can go and use them with the shopping carts and all that good stuff. And this is another alt attire for El Grande Americano, aka Ludwig, and this one looks really, really good. Shout out to Jerks. You guys can go on ahead and get this with the hashtags down below. And this is one of those alt attires that if you are doing a universe mode or AAA, whatever the case that you are currently doing, you need to go on ahead and get this one. He even has some of the wrestlers that come down with him and all that good stuff. I just thought that this was a really good creation to show off. And it also has a promo attire as well. So again, for those playing universe mode like myself, I think that you guys are going to love these. And I also need to go on ahead and recommend that if you are, into promos and things like that, go into community creations and get yourself a promo attire. It doesn't have to be some of the ones that I'm showing off, but just in general, I think that it enhances the universe mode as much as possible and just adds that dynamic that, you have a wrestler coming out with their promo attire. When they're coming out to wrestle, they have something different. I believe that it's just a really, really good thing in my opinion, and a feature that you guys should be taking advantage of. So definitely go on ahead and look into that if you haven't. And Lola Vice looks really, really good. Again, shout out to Soya Root going back to the CM Punk alt attire at the beginning of the video. Lola looks really nice, man. And I am a big fan of Lola, so getting these alt attires to alternate through in the game is always a good thing, because all the creations that are not actually in the game always get so much love, but these alt attires, they are very, very good as well. They just help in terms of adding that different dynamic to the game, to making sure that you are getting the most out of these wrestlers that may not have the attire that you may want, but you got creators out there doing their thing. So definitely a really, really good Lola attire that we wanted to go on ahead and show off. Now, if you guys made it this far into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been enjoying the content. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.